Hi, you guys. My name is Zachary James, if you didn't know, and this is my channel. And I haven't done a video in like 2 months, I feel like. And recently, I've been really thinking about my life, and I've been thinking about what I should do to create a really authentic channel. Because I see so many people jumping into the YouTube game and stuff like that, and I respect people who have an art for something that they love and they're so passionate about what they want to do. So I just wanted to come on here to officially tell people that yes, I am gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I love the LGBTQT community. I'm not aware of things that happen to the community a lot because I'm one of those people that don't pay attention to the real things that happen to a community. Like in Jamaica, there's an LGBTQT community that struggles because they don't believe in people that are like gay. They don't believe in the whole ideal of same-sex marriages. They don't believe in people who like the same sex. And it's sad to see such things like that happen around the world, especially when I'm so sheltered as a person. Because all my life, my parents have been sheltering me all my life, making sure that I don't see the negatives of the world, which is a gift and a curse at the same time because I don't know and I'm not aware of things that happen in the world. But I believe that as a boy on the internet, I believe that it's my turn to spread the word and to let everyone know that if you see someone who's struggling and you see someone who doesn't know what they are, and people bully them for who they aren't or who they are, stand up. This also has to do with bullying too, this video. I'm coming on here on my platform. I don't have a big platform, but I feel like if I grew a big platform and I let people know that it is okay to be yourself and it is okay to be different from the other people, especially people who are the same and don't want to grow, and people who believe in a perfect lifestyle and believe in a perfect, they believe the ideal of a man and a woman should be together, and that's fine. But at the same time, if you see a girl who likes girls, then just let her be and let her live her life because she's slaying. But I'm coming on here to tell my story that I was not always confident. I feel like my family instilled a lot of knowledge in me when I was younger. I feel like my mom always taught me to always be myself and to always respect people for who they are and respect people because they have their own story. And my story is not always so perfect. I had so many struggles in my life. I had so many people tell me that I couldn't be this, I couldn't do this, and I couldn't be the way I wanted to be because of this. My story starts when I was around 12 and I started turning 13, and I realized that I didn't like girls in the way that I thought I would like girls, because I thought in my mind that gay people and people who are like that, I thought they were like wrong. I thought make fun of them and just don't be anything like them. And that's how I thought whenever I was like 9 to 10 years old. I thought gay people were like evil, and I thought you can't be like that. You won't be accepted to be like that. But there was something in me that made me think, why do I like guys? Like, it's just weird. And I kept all this in my head. Like, I literally kept these thoughts in my mind, because my grandma, she was big on like God and everything, and she always talked about how a woman and a woman can't be together and a man can't be together. And people were homophobic back then, really homophobic. Like, I met so many people in my life that judged people like that because they were like that. And in the back of my head, I kind of was mad because I was like, how are you going to judge someone when you don't know them? Like, and that's what pisses me off about people like that. Like, how are you going to judge someone when you don't know their story, when you don't know their struggles, you don't know what they've been through to get to that point where they realize, you know what, I should just do it because it makes me happy. It makes me happy that I can love someone that I really love instead of loving something that you don't love and breaking their heart, because you now open this whole gate up telling them that you love them, but you really didn't love them. You just loved them because society told you you should love that person, you know? And what happened was I started thinking all these thoughts about I need to be myself because I don't know who I was. And when I turned 13, the first thing that ever happened was I started wearing more feminine things like skinny jeans, and I started putting like eye makeup on, like eyeliner and stuff like that, and I started wearing like black nail polish, and my dad didn't like it, and he was like telling me, why are you acting out like this, why are you being like this? And it wasn't until later on he asked me about this, because in the beginning he thought it was like a gothic rock phase that I was going through, and I was so gothic when I was younger. But then I started acting more feminine. He said I started talking girly, I started acting girly and stuff like that, and I started acting like a girl and being very like, you know? And I didn't find anything wrong about that. I loved myself that much that I wanted to be happy with who I was, you know? And so what happened was, the thing that really made me, the turning point for me was that I didn't want to be like judged, because when people judge me, it's literally like it goes in one ear and out the other now, for me now, as I'm, you know, in 2018. But back then I took it so hard. Like, I literally, when someone said one thing about me, I literally said, you're right. And I literally just listened to the judgment, and the people that judged me and said that I was never gonna make it and I was never gonna be what I wanted to be because I was gay, and people told me that I was never gonna be, you know, the idealistic person that I wanted to be when I grew up because I was gay. And I had so many friends leave me, so many fake friends leave me, but it made me realize a lot of things when I was younger, that not everyone's going to be there for you, especially fake people. But that all ended because I moved to my mom's, because different reasons, but I moved back to my mom's, so I didn't get to see those people and, you know, live it out like how every person lives it out. I guess it was like a gift, because so many negatives were gonna happen anyway where I was living before with my dad. But then I went on this thing where I moved back to my mom's, and from there I had to start all over from scratch. I had to be the idealistic boy. I couldn't say things like, oh my god, that boy was cute. I couldn't say things like, oh my god, I wish I had a boyfriend. Or I couldn't wear makeup like I wear makeup now, and I couldn't express myself the way I wanted to be, how I am now. And, you know, it was very like emotional for me, because I felt like if they found out, then I was going to be judged, and I felt like things were going to happen not in the way that I wanted it to happen, you know? And so when I came out to my mom, it didn't start off with my mom first. It started off with my stepdad first, because he asked me one night, he was like, if there's anything wrong, you could tell me. And, you know, and me and my stepdad didn't always get along, but it was always a thing where I respected him enough to listen to him because he had really good advice to give me. And I want to learn from advice, but at the same time I want to make mistakes now. So when he asked me that, I felt like there was this big pressure like weighing on my chest all my life. And when I told him, I said, Jake, I'm gay, and he just reacted in the most like humbling way that I could possibly ever feel good about myself. Like, he just told me, I know. And he said, and it's okay to be yourself as long as you are okay with what you're gonna go through, you know? And that made me happy because I felt like I opened this gate and I opened this door to another dimension or portal to my next new life, because I felt like this life that I was living was such a lie. Like, I had to pretend like I was straight, and I had to pretend like I was a normal boy, and I felt like I couldn't be myself, and now I could. And so when I told my mom, she told me the same thing. She said she knew, but she just didn't want to say anything because she wanted me to come out to her when it was the right time. And it made me kind of happy because I felt like, you know, I can be myself now and I don't have to hide it, you know? Because I feel like when you're living your life, you shouldn't live your life as a lie. You should live your life to the fullest that you want to live it. If you want to wear that red lipstick, you wear that red lipstick out. Don't care about what people have to say. If someone has to say something about you, just know that they're not happy with themselves, that they're lost and that they're insecure and that they're hiding something where they have to call out someone else instead of working on themselves, you know? And, you know, it's hard not to say stuff to people and be a critic and judge people. But at the same time, it's like, what is that going to help you? How are you going to grow from judging someone just because they're wearing something they like, you know? And so, what I want to say right now is that be yourself. Be happy with who you are. If you want something to change about yourself, change it. You don't have to sit there and compare yourself to people and say that I want to be just like that. Why can't you be happy with yourself? Why can't you just say, oh my God, I'm good enough. This is what God has created and this is what He wanted me to look like. And this is what He said, oh my God, I want you to have those big lips because you will rock those lips. Or I want you to have that hair because you look so perfect with the hair. Or your legs have to look like this because you'll be known for those legs, you know? Like, think of things in a positive light instead of thinking of things in such a negative way. Like, you may hate your job, you may hate your life, you may hate the car you have, or you may hate the jewelry that you don't have, or you may hate that you're not this idealistic thing that society wants you to be. But just know that you have your own journey and that you can make things the way you want it to make it. You're the power, you're the key to what you want to be. And I just wanted to come on here to share my story and to open light and shed light to people. I don't care how much views this gets. I just want to show people my life and just show people that you can be a bad bitch and still have feelings and you can still grow from things, you know? And at the end of the day, my journey after I told my mom that and my stepdad, I feel so liberated. And I feel so happy because I know that I'm happy with myself and that I know who I am, but I'm still working on who I am. And you know, it was hard to say the least because I feel like in my life it was such a hard journey because people were so judgmental towards me and people always tried to break me down, and they always said things about me, and I lost so many friends, and you know, a lot of stuff happened to me, but you know, I'm still here, and I'm still happy that I'm here, and that I can share my message to people and just let them know that everything will be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Like, not everything's perfect, and not everyone and not everything around the world is how I want it to be and how everyone else wants it to be, but just spreading the light and letting people know that it's okay to have feelings and to stand up for people who are different, and to be your own self. Be your own self, you know. But I just wanted to say that I hope that somebody out there gets the message and someone understands where I'm coming from, and that, you know, just be your own person and just be happy, and just open the next door to your life and just live it to the fullest, because that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm trying to work on right now. So thank you guys so much for listening to my little short story of me as a person, like, and I just wanted to get this off my chest and show people on my channel that I am a real person, and that I'm not just an Instagram picture, and I'm not just a Snapchat video, you know? I'm a real person, and I get a lot of people commenting about how they don't think I'm a real person and they think I'm catfished or something, but I'm a real person. You just gotta check out my channel, and just, you know, this is the 4th or 5th video that I made. I don't know how many videos. I'm so lost. I haven't been on my channel in a while, but thank you guys so much for watching, and check out my other videos and let me know what you think. Bye, guys.